think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
What's going on, guys? It's Connor Vlogs here, doing another, daily physics project lab. So here we are at the door. Oh, and the package finally arrived. There's no way. Oh, the package arrived. The instruments are here. And, oh, man. Okay, well, that just happened. But the instruments are finally here. They're here.
No way, guys. The instruments finally came. Oh, goodness. Let's go find out what David's doing to go see what's going on. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, let's go see.
I want to show you
Oh,
something.
David, dude,
Hold
the
on a
instruments
sec.
finally came.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, gosh.
Bro,
What is this?
Stop!
Oh.
Stop, bro!
Well, that was super weird. I can't believe David was actually reading 50 Shades of Grey. But here is the package with all the instruments.
It was 50 Shades darker.
Oh, of course it was. Let's go see what instruments we got here. And first, we have an electric guitar. Second, we have the bass guitar. Third, we have the saxophone. And lastly, we have the trombone.
Hey guys, so just as a quick reminder, just keep in mind as we're going through this video that all sound comes from vibrations. Even if you're clapping, or even stomping, or shouting, it comes from vibration.
Without further ado, let's get into the electric guitar. David, explain how this string instrument works.
So basically with this guitar, and really any other basis of a string instrument like a violin or acoustic guitar, the way it works is that you pluck a string and it will create vibration which will affect the entire string. And I see this top string is thicker than the others, so it will create a lower frequency. And the higher frequency you go with the high string here, it will create a higher pitch. And you can see that here you can mess with the tune of the different strings to affect the pitch.
And what does that do when you twist the knobs?
This affects the direct pitch of each string. So you can see here with this, and now if I change it, you see how it changes the pitch.
Next up, we have the bass guitar. So how is this different from the everyday electric guitar?
So basically, the bass guitar has 4 strings that all have thicker strings, which creates deeper sounds, and they have lower pitches than the normal guitar. And here again, you can mess with the pitch just like the normal guitar, but see there's less strings, so there's only 4 keys you can mess with, and this affects the tensions of the string, which can affect the pitch. So you see how this one is the high string in the bass guitar, but if you mess it up here, you can increase the tension and make it go out of tune, or make it go down back into tune, which makes it sound good. So it's basically the difference is it has less strings and the strings are thicker, which creates deeper, lower sounds. That's why it's called the bass guitar.
Hey, so with that in mind, with the guitar strings and the harmonics, pretty much the way to calculate each harmonic in the strings, you want to use this formula. V equals lambda times F, which pretty much stands for velocity equals wavelength times the frequency. Thanks.
So next up, we have sound in wind instruments. David, take it away with the saxophones.
So this is a saxophone. It's a tenor saxophone. It's one of the different kinds. It's more of like a medium size, a lot smaller one, a lot bigger one. And basically, as it gets smaller, you get higher frequencies, which are higher pitches, or you get this. This is more of a bigger one. You get even bigger with a baritone or bass, make lower pitches like a low C. So basically, sound and pipes, which this is a saxophone. It's a woodwind instrument. How this works is that air vibrates through the horn, so you blow air into the reed, into the mouthpiece, and it will create vibrations through the air, so you can manipulate the different keys that will create sound and pitch throughout the instrument.
So with our final instrument, we have the trombone. So David, tell us some of the differences between the trombone and the saxophone.
Alright, so basically a trombone and instruments like a trumpet and a euphonium are made out of brass. This particular one is not. This is made out of plastic, but it has the same properties, and this is a brass mouthpiece to go along with it. So the difference between this and the saxophone is that this inside the trombone, there's an air column that when you blow into the mouthpiece and put vibrations to your lip on the and in the mouthpiece, it will create vibrations in the air column in here that can affect the pitch, and that's basically how the pitch is created. So when you have a shortened distance, it will create a higher pitch with a higher frequency. Excuse me, I'm not good at playing this. And then as you go lower, as you go down, it will create a lower pitch, and you can just adjust it. And that's how the slide works on the trombone. So. That's how it works.
That was pretty cool, but I have a really cool thing to show you about resonance, David. And let me go see that wine glass, actually. This is a perfect example.
Okay.
Alright, as I set down this normal wine glass, I'm going to go dip my finger in and wipe my finger across the top to create a frequency between the water and the glass.
This is an example of resonance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.